and welcome to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty Author, and welcome to Sewing Talk Tuesday. I am super excited for Sewing Talk Tuesday today because I finally finished my sister's vintage Rainbow Bright bag for her 40th birthday, and I took footage of it when I was finished, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show it to you here. Okay, I'm so excited to show this to you. So this is the bag that I've been working on. And I had told you, this is the vintage Rainbow Bright bag. Now, I made this bag for my sister for her 40th birthday. When she was a little girl, she loved Rainbow Bright. So I thought, well, it'd be fun to make her something cool like that. So this is the cool little coin purse that I made for her. I showed this before, but here's the actual tote bag that I made. I did make this really cute little rainbow flower out of some scrap fabric. It's a fabric flower. I used to make these all the time, years and years ago, and I thought, wow, what a cute little embellishment and a throwback for her. No, she's 9 years younger than me. Here's a pocket on the side of the bag, and of course the handles here, and then the back side of the bag. And then I will turn this here, and here's another little pocket that I made kind of wonky. I just sewed the little piece of fabric onto that. Thought it gave the bag some character. And then the inside has another pocket right here, and again I just sewed that on there. I did go ahead and put a cardboard bottom in here. I used a mail box, like a mailer for the post office. I used one of those boxes and just covered it with fabric and a piece of ribbon because it looked really terrible on the other side. As you can see, it's not the nicest job because I used hot glue to do this. Anyway, so here is the bag. Oh, also I put in a snap closure, so it just snaps like this. Maybe there we go. So there's that, and you can see our cute little tote bag. Isn't that cute? It turned out so adorable. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. So that was one of the things that I made for her. Again, I made her the matching little wallet that goes with it. So, oh, let me move that strap out of the way. There you go. There's the bag. So then I also made her this cool little card that said, "Happy Birthday." And I made this with my Cricut Joy. And that is just a cool little llama. And got her something else that's really cute. You're going to laugh when you see it. Trying to do this one-handed instead of putting it in the tripod. All right. So that's right. Vintage Rainbow Bright socks. Isn't it cute? I hope she loves it. It's so adorable. It's so much fun. I'm excited to give this to her. And then I got her a beautiful Scentsy white Himalayan salt lamp, or salt warmer. And as you know, I am a Scentsy consultant, so I picked that up, and I thought about her because my sister likes that sort of thing. And so, yeah, and so tomorrow is her birthday party, and I'm excited to take this over and give it to her. So for this bag, I did end up hand sewing. I hand sewed the binding on the inside. You can kind of see it there, but not a big deal. Just because this gets really, really thick. So I machine sew it on this side, but then I hand sewed this side. So anyway, that is it for that bag. All right, so it was awesome. I think it turned out great. My sister absolutely loved it. And she was such a big Rainbow Bright fan when we were growing up. I was like, well, for her 40th birthday, what can I do that's special and unique? And I was able to do the rainbow bright. So it turned out cool. I'm really glad I did it. She was very, very happy with that. So as you know, I've been very sick for the last couple of weeks. I'm feeling much better. Although my nose is still draining like crazy. I swear it just never stops. But I feel better, so that's all that matters. Also, I have been working on our t-shirt quilt. So I want to talk a little bit about that today because I know that some of you are following along, and if you are not, you're going to want to. So everything that you need in order to make the t-shirt quilt is in this video, and also in the video prior to this one where I started the t-shirt quilt series. So if that's what you're looking for to make a t-shirt quilt out of your old t-shirts, and actually sweatshirts, because I incorporated sweatshirts here, then you are in the right place, and we are going to be doing it step by step. I'm going to teach you how to do this, so so that you can do that. I want to thank everybody for all of the well wishes and prayers. They really did help, so thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. Everybody is starting to feel better. We're all on the mend, thank goodness, because it was rough. All right, enough of that. So I have already started cutting our t-shirt squares, but I want to show you because mine are not perfect, okay? So we are going to have to do some improvising here because they're not perfect. So as you can see that when I cut this, I didn't cut it exactly square. So there's a chunk here on the side that I took off. So, and this is a 15 by 15 inch cut. I've put a pin on here through this just so that I know that this needs to be fixed. That's how I know when I need to fix something. I mark it. This is what it looks like with the stabilizer on the back. So I have stabilized all of the t-shirts. I'm actually done doing that. And you will want to have all of yours stabilized by Friday, because Friday is when we're going to start moving on to our next step, which is cutting these. So I will be showing you how to cut these, and then also how to put them together. So you will need to get your flannel or your cotton backing fabric, and you're going to need batting, and we're going to need to measure out how many t-shirts we have and how much batting we have. So we're going to need that, and we're going to need the squares. The flannel, because we're going to need to know how many flannel squares we need to cut as well, or cotton squares, whichever you use. Again, here's another one that I just kind of flubbed up, so it's not exactly perfect. And then there's these that actually are. So that one turned out great. Again, all my shirts are backed with the stabilizer. This is a sweatshirt. Turned out cool. All right, so these are the ones that I have cut, and I will show you some of the other ones that I had to cut. So I did get a question about this, about what happens if you have a shirt that is smaller than the 15.5 inches, which is probably pretty common because depending on how big you are or how big of your shirts are that you're going to be working with will determine how big you're going to be cutting your square. So these were extra large shirts that I was cutting in the 15.5. I found some that were smaller from when I was really, really tiny. And those I had to cut at 10.5. So you can see that I cut this one at 10.5 inches. I also did this one at 10.5 inches. This sweatshirt I had to do at 10.5 inches. Okay, so you improvise. So if you don't have enough space to cut, you're going to have to go down the next, couple sizes down or whatever to make it fit, or else just leave it out of your quilt. Now, I am going to be using these inside of my quilt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put a border around them, and I will make them this size. But what I will do is once I put that border around, I think I'm going to put these in the corners, depending on how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have a lot of them. So I can put them in the corners and in the center to make it a center, and then build the rest of these around it. I could put them on the back. It just depends, and we're not at that point yet, but I just kind of want you to think about it a little bit so that you know that it's okay if you have some that are going to be smaller. Okay, so here's my pile of smaller ones, and here is my pile so far of my larger ones. And I still have this pile left that I wanted to show you how to cut them. So I'll be cutting these in the video for Friday, so you'll see those again. So that is what we're doing with our t-shirt quilt. I still haven't decided which flannel I'm going to use. I don't know if I want to go with something that's really, really fun, or if I just want to keep it kind of neutral. I haven't decided yet, so I guess I better decide that. Because I keep telling you to decide that, right? But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when I get there on Friday. So you're going to just want to make sure you have your batting, your backing, and your t-shirts. Don't worry about cutting them yet. I'll show you how to cut them. I'm going to show you how to put them together, and we're going to go and move on from there. So if you'd like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that little bell. You'll get notified each and every time that I upload an awesomely cool new video. And keep on crafting. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.